This video is going to begin in a very cold and desolate place and ends in my very own Rome. Let me explain what's happening here. And do you see the warehouse behind me? I hope you can see it. I just think I'm supposed to film it because of the security stuff. This is basically a gigantic warehouse or a storage center that most of our stuff is being kept there, and today is the day we're releasing them and then sending them to the new place. And I couldn't be more excited. It's really cold. I am freezing, but it's a good kind of cold, not the coldy cold kind of cold, you know. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Let's see how things develop from here. Okay, a little context as to what's happening. Around, what was maybe 9, 10, 11, almost a year ago, I made a video and was a rather emotional video, for lack of a better word, that we were moving to a different place and we were like selling the place. It wasn't, the plan was to sell the place yet, but that was basically my childhood home and how I had to let go of everything, and how that change at times felt too much to handle. At times it felt necessary. At the time the virus hadn't happened yet, I think, and I had so many big plans ahead of me, but then the world got insane. Almost all my plans got cancelled. Our stay in the temporary place, this place, was extended, and because of that I had to adjust to these changes and to these growing ups and all of that. Also, growing up is very painful and you need to make a lot of sacrifices. One other thing that I learned is that when you're moving, you learn to live with dust because there's dust everywhere. And also you have to throw away a lot of your things. And I have a lot of shit. That kind of had a toll on my, I guess, mental calmness and maybe stability. But in some hours from now, just like that video, the final phase of us moving from this place will end, and I think by the time that you're watching this video, I'm already in the new place. Now the reality is that the things that have caused so much pain and so much trouble and so much, for lack of a better word, discomfort, they've all led us here. They've all led me here. And I just can't wait to share with you so much of these awesome stories. But the one thing that I have seen through these past months has been that growing up is weird, man. Changes are really strange. And because of that, I had to learn to let go. I feel like I have been living in some story. What is this frame? Hold up. Let me fix the frame. I feel like I've been living in some dream, in some story, in some book, and you know how storybooks have like just parts and chapters and all of that. I feel like this past year is the ending of one of the chapters, and it's going to be the beginning of the next one. Does that make sense? Am I making sense to you? I'm just ahead, or am I just ahead in the frame? I've had to say goodbyes to people, to memories, to places, to things. It's kind of exciting, kind of scary, but I'm definitely not as emotional negatively as I was in that video. I'm extremely tired because today we moved a bunch of stuff from the warehouse here, and then we're not even setting them up. We're not even installing stuff. It's just boxes of boxes of boxes and stuff in them. But I feel like this could be the ending to a weird, very weird story. And well, some endings could be fun, For now, it's very cold. I'm kind of tired and every muscle hurts, but I'm positive that good stuff usually comes through pain. How can I put this correctly? I always wanted to have one of these days, but at the same time, I never want to have any kind of it ever again, because man moving is hard, specifically if you have a ton of stuff. Now, let's take a few minutes of rest and continue onwards. The greatest lesson that I've learned after having to compress my life into boxes and simplify everything for an extended period of time. No, I had done this before, I've had the chance to travel overseas for extended periods, but not as extended as this one. I think max was like 2 months, but this is for like a full year. So the lesson I learned is that I learned efficiency. I learned to make do, to do the best possible thing with least possible things, with the smallest possible, suite of stuff. And that was a very interesting lesson. And a lesson that I think is one of like the main 2 or 3 lessons I will be carrying forever from this crazy ordeal. And yeah, that's something. And speaking of things, one thing that I will definitely, I think I've already said this sentence, but I learned to let go. I learned to leave things, people, ideas and thoughts that would bind me to the ground. Hold on. Let me check this out. It's awesome. Right? Good lighting here. Kind of cool. It's good to let go of things, of people, of thoughts that would bind you to the ground. I have never felt better than what I am feeling right now. This place is a mess. I have to organize and sort up my stuff, unpack, clean, and all the good stuff. But overall, I am just super pumped for what happens next, because it is going to contain so much of this good energy. And you're coming with me along the way. Thank you so much for watching this crazy splintered part video. I don't even know if the thought process is cohesive and understandable. I don't know, but still, thank you if you're still watching this. I will be seeing you very soon. There are a couple of things I need to discuss with you, but not in this video, the next one, which is gonna be very soon. Oh, I gotta figure out the internet as well. Oh, it's starting to rain. Cool. perfect ending for a okay story. See you soon.